In your visionary journey, the process is what prepares you for greatness. So, as you are pursuing your goal, as you are chasing your vision, you are going to come across circumstance, tough situations, trials. But these things are mentorship. In fact, this is the highest intelligence you will get in life. What you are going to learn from these seasons is going to teach you even more than the things you read in the book. Yes, in these seasons you are going to understand human nature. So for every time you get betrayed, every time people become jealous, maybe you had an achievement and people become jealous, you are learning something about human nature. So by the time you eventually arise at the table of greatness, you are not confused. You know how to relate with people. You know how to hide certain success. You know how you understand the nature of man. But sometimes we want to skip this process. While you are in that job and God keep you in that job for 1, 2, 3 years, depending, and you're like, God, lift me, let this my dream become a reality. And God say, no, there is something you need to learn. You are understanding power dynamics, you are understanding human nature, you are understanding the place of spirituality, you are learning all these things. All these situations is crafting you, because when God wants to lift you, he first of all understands the attack that will befall you on account of your greatness. So he first of all starts training you to become an overcomer. When you eventually become great, you are going to look at all the situations that that happens to you, and within you, you will know that all things worked together for good. Let me ask you, in the story of Joseph in the Bible, the Christian book, if the brother did not sell Joseph, would he have arrived in Egypt? If Potiphar did not buy him, would he have met Potiphar's wife? If Potiphar's wife did not accuse him, would he have gone to the prison? If he did not go to the prison, would he have met the wine pressers? If he did not meet the wine pressers, would he have been able to interpret the dream of the wine presser? If he did not interpret the dream of the wine presser, yes, would he have even had the chance to meet Pharaoh? Listen, the wine presser forgot Joseph for a very long time. And it looked like that was a wrong idea. But you just imagine the wine presser remembered Joseph the moment he left. Maybe he would have been able to talk to a few people to help this guy come out. That there is an innocent guy in the prison. He didn't do anything. Maybe they will not even release him. Or if they release him, they may release him, understand his identity, and send him back to Israel. Yeah, but it was not necessary. God had to wait for a day when he will be needed by Pharaoh. Yes, and that guy remembered. Because if they had remembered him, what would have been the best? Maybe, okay, they will say, oh, this guy is innocent, let him go. And then he will return back to Egypt. But in the day when they remembered him, he was not just remembered, he was needed. His gift was needed. So, those who forget you, those who insult you, have you not been in seasons in your life where someone insulted you and that insult became fuel for your growth? That guy also is a servant. Let me tell you, when you have a vision, when you are on a journey with God, the story of Joseph is a portrait, a guideline for a visionary man. Yes, when you have a vision, when you have a mandate, when you have a call, those who help you and those who attack you and those who help you, all of them are servants helping you to fulfill that vision. You will not know this until you arrive. Can I tell you? Pharaoh helped him to achieve his goal. Also, those his brothers, the hatred of Joseph's brothers, also helped Joseph to achieve his goal. All of them are servants. So you must have this mindset. Wherever you are in New York City, you are in the UK, you are in Australia, Everything in Australia is working to make sure your goal is achieved. Let this become your mindset. You see that bad day you have in the office, they are all part of that anger you came back with. They are all servants helping you. For we know that all things work together for good for them that love the Lord. You must see this as a mindset. So when you are in that season, when you see, I know of a lady who went through so much pain and trial. Today, what does she do? She traveled all over the world telling her story. She has become a global figure by telling her story. But when she was going through that story, she didn't know that that was purpose forming. She didn't know that the lesson she's going to learn from this story is going to be what she's going to use to mentor her world. I repeat, for we know that all things work together for good for them that love the Lord. So the process is what births greatness.